Hey you guys, this is Stephanie Morales with you guys, and I am talking right now to the parents who just found out that they're going to have to teach their kids at home for whatever reason. It could be because you want to homeschool, it could be because you're quarantined stuck at home and have nowhere to go right now, so your child has to be at home with you as the teacher. You're going to do great. All I want you to know is you were your child's first teacher ever. You taught them how to walk, you taught them how to talk, you taught them how to sit up, you taught them how to be polite, hopefully. And so right now, you're just going to continue that teaching process. So the first thing that you need to do is note cards. They help a lot. You can do a lot with them, and you can make it fun. TK, kindergarten, it's just a lot of repetition, a lot of repetition. So one of the things that I like to do, especially when I'm tutoring my little ones, repetition and memorization is a big part of it. So for example, when you're showing your child the note card and it's the letter A, you want them to know, yes, the letter, that's good, A, B, C, D, that's good. But they need to go ahead and attach it with a sound. Now, the A means nothing to them unless they attach it with some sort of sound, and then with sounds you can start making words. So it doesn't make any sense to tell someone or explain to someone what sugar tastes like when they've never tasted it before. You want to go ahead and give them a reason of why they want to use sugar. Let them taste it, let them use it, let them know why it's important. So, A, and you guys can go ahead and go on Google, and I have here a couple of cutouts. You can just go ahead and Google cutouts that start with A. I would put the A in the back. So A for apple, and you can tape it, ah, ah, ah. Now, after you say A, ah, 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 make sure that the child has some kind of like hand gesture that they could end up using in order to memorize. So when they're saying A is for apple, ah, 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 and it's just, if they forget it, you can just show them the hand motion and it should trigger their memory, and they're pretty good at it. Now, B is for, and I have another one, and I didn't end up taping these, but you guys get the gist. B is for bear, ba, ba, ba. And you know, you just make your own. Allow your child to be silly at home. Even if you don't think this right here counts as bear, to them it's a bear. Give them that satisfaction that that's a bear. Maybe in your mind you think, you know, that's a bear. But if your child does something weird or whatever, let them be silly at home. Learning should be fun. There was a student that I had was not memorizing the letters, didn't correlate it with the sounds. It's just nothing made sense to that child. But I knew that that child liked superheroes. That child was obsessed with superheroes. So I changed it. B is for Batman. Ba, ba, ba. The first try, the child memorized B because of the Batman. And all of the letters, I ended up incorporating some type of superhero or some type of superpower. And I don't know, the child, you have to make your child, well, not make your child, but your child has to have fun and relate to what they're learning. So if for some reason a bear doesn't work, a bee doesn't work, but Batman works, like, come on, he just saved the day. So make it work for you. This cost me no more than probably $2, dollar store, and it's amazing. So the next thing, let's say your child already has the letters down, the sounds, what do you do next? The next thing that you can do is with using the same cards. Teachers are really good with using the same recycling and, you know, not wasting so much paper. You can take the clip out. We have, let's choose a couple random ones. Let's say you have B and C. This is going to be a really fun activity for the kids, and you don't want to overwhelm them. but they have B and they have C. Make sure that they know their sounds. So B, 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 B. C, K, K, K. You put this down, and I'm not going to put it down for the sake of the video, but you put this down on the table, or you can put it on a magnet. You can put little magnets and stick it onto your freezer or your refrigerator. And now use all the images that we had. So I printed out a couple images, and I just printed it off of Google, just searching for different images that started with the letter B and the letter C. You would not lay out all of the images on the table, because the child, they kind of lose the excitement. Like, they already see that all the images are laid out, they know what's next, and they get kind of bored. Get like a little magic hat. Put all of the images inside of a hat and make it fun. And I love it when I'm tutoring and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take it out. Are you ready? Are you ready? And then I go like this. All right, book. What letter does it start with? What's the sound that it starts with? And they have to think about it, and you help them. Book. Does that go with B or K? Book, or K, book. And they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna need help in the beginning, but you'll help them sort them. So B goes with book. They lay it down. Cookie, cookie. Does that go with B or K? What sound does it start with? And you start helping them out sorting. Once you have other letters, incorporate D for the door. D for donut, C for cup, and you're gonna have them just start sorting. And it's just a really fun game for them to just kind of start recognizing, okay, images or items actually go with letters. Though they do not know how to read yet, it kind of works for them. So I find that pretty fun. And I don't know, like, if your child ends up getting bored, mix it up. Maybe they don't want it on note cards. Maybe they want to write it outside in the dirt. Maybe they would enjoy writing it in chalk outside and then sorting it outside. You guys can do a whole bunch of stuff, and pretty easy. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was developing some kind of a folder system. Something that you're gonna notice in all my folders is all of my paper. I have this plastic wrap sheet. Now, this plastic is like a lifesaver when you're doing some sort of activity. You can write on this with marker, and these cost like $2 at the 99-cent store. Some I think even cost like $1.08 at the store. And you get a pack of 20. Now, the fun part about these is your child can write on it and just with a napkin, erase it. So if they're wanting to write, so now they're in the process of writing. Let's say turtle, turtle. Write on this dot, they would just write with the marker. And it has to be an erasable whiteboard marker that they write with. So do not come up with like permanent marker. So they would write T here. If they need help, just erase it, have them trace your version of it. It's pretty fun for the little kiddos when they're actually doing this kind of activity, because they love writing with different colors, and if they get bored with green, they can go with blue. If they get bored with blue, they can go with yellow, and just having fun with it. These activities, they cost, probably everything that I've showed you so far, it costs no more than $5, under $5, and it's pretty fun. If they're having trouble with a letter, put this, you can print out the letters, put them in this type of paper, and then have them trace it over and over and over again. Instead of you wasting resources and printing out a whole bunch of C's, a whole bunch of A's, and as soon as they're done, they just throw the paper away. Instead of doing that, just simply put it in here and they can go over and over and over it. Use it every single day for practice and make it pretty fun. If for some reason they get tired of just doing it in a straight line, okay, do a C in a squiggly line. Do a C and put dots until you get to the end. Do a C and put smiley faces until you get to the end. Make it fun for them. One of the things that I also like to tell the parents is when you're teaching at home, it's not like regular school where the student has to be learning for hours and hours and hours and hours. For a kid who's learning like TK, okay, they should probably be learning maybe an hour a day to an hour and a half. It should not be all day, all day, all day. And don't burn yourself out with teaching your child at home. Just don't burn yourself out. You want to have fun. You want your child to enjoy what they're doing and how they're doing it. Shapes. Do the same thing with shapes. You would put it in here, have them trace it, and it's a pretty fun process. If you guys would like me to show you or teach you how to do something specific, please comment below and let me know exactly what you would want a teacher to show you or how to teach you, or if I did a horrible job at explaining what is it that you wanted me to elaborate on. So let me know, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. I'm so excited for parents to be teaching their kids because I think it could be such a beautiful experience as well. You're bonding with your child. I know that between laundry and cooking and all that stuff, it could be a bit stressful, but from a teacher to a parent, just gonna tell you, you guys can do it. You guys are strong. You guys are amazing, and I don't want to leave the dads out because there's some dads that are staying at home and teaching their children as well. Dads, you are amazing. You are awesome. You got this. Take a deep breath. You can do it. All right, you guys. Love ya. See ya. You're gonna do great.